Is the housing market headed toward a crash similar to 2008? Let's see what the experts say. If you read the headlines and listen to the news media, you're definitely going to think we're in for a housing crash, that we're in a bubble and it's about to burst. But what do the experts think? There was a recent poll of over 100 real estate experts and real estate economists, and they were asked this question. Do you think the housing market is currently in a bubble? And here is what they said. 60% of those experts said no, we are not in a housing bubble. 32% said yes, we are in a bubble. And 8% weren't sure. So a strong majority, 60%, think we are not in a housing bubble. And these are the two main reasons they gave for their opinion. The recent growth in housing prices is because of demographics and low inventory. We just don't have enough homes for all the people that want to buy them. And supply and demand dictates if the supply is low and the demand is high, prices are going to go up. So it's not like back in 2008 where we were giving loans to people that just couldn't afford them, had no business getting these loans, and all of a sudden they found out they couldn't afford the house and the housing market crashed. In this case, the increase in prices is all based on demography and supply and demand. The second reason they gave is credit worthiness of borrowers in today's market. After the crash of 2008, lenders really tightened up their qualifications for people to get loans. So the people getting loans today are qualified and able to make the payments. This graph is going to show you the inventory supply for the month of May over several different years, starting back with the time frame during the housing crash. Now, when we talk about inventory supply, what we mean, if we have an inventory supply of 10 months, what we're saying is if no new homes were to come on the market, at the current pace people are buying properties, it's going to take 10 months to sell everything we have to sell. 10 months is a pretty high number. And that was the peak in 2008 during the housing crash. We had a 10.8 month supply of homes. Currently, we're at about 2.6 months supply. So if everything stopped and we didn't sell or didn't have any new homes come on the market, it's going to take us about 2.5 months to sell all the homes that we have currently on the market. In the Sacramento area, it's even worse. We are now at about 1.2 months supply, but until recently, we were at about a 2-week supply. And that's why we were getting that feeding frenzy in Sacramento, where when a house hit the market, it was getting 20 offers. Because buyers knew if you didn't move fast, there just weren't enough homes there, and you had to jump. So another reason why we're not in a housing bubble is because our inventory supply is still low. You really want to have something closer to a 6-month supply for a normal, even market. Anything below 3 months is considered a seller's market. Anything above 6 months is considered a buyer's market. As you can see from this graph, lending standards are much tighter today. In the orange is back in 2003 to 2007, right before the crash, where they were giving billions and billions of dollars in loans to people with credit scores under 620. And in blue, leading up until today, you can see they've tightened up those restrictions and they're not giving as many of those loans out to people that have lower credit scores. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope it eased your stress level a little bit about the housing market. I don't think we're going to be having a big housing crash. That does not mean there isn't going to be a little pain. I do think housing prices are going to come down. It's just a matter of economics. As those interest rates start to climb, something's got to give. So I do think housing prices will come down. I just don't think we're going to see anything in the area of a 50% drop like we did back in 2008. Please reach out if you have any questions. You can comment below or give me a phone call, send me an email. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope you have a great day.